Here you go. Okay, ladies, thanks for coming to our opportunity event. Welcome to everybody who's watching. This is kind of just a mock of how we would do a Profit and Perks event. So we don't have anybody that hasn't started with us, so it's just me, Alina, and Tina that are kind of doing it for you. So I would just open kind of a thank you for coming, and we appreciate it. We want you all to know we are the #1 division in Lia Sophia. Last year we did, well, I'll tell you that later. But we do have a blast together. A lot of my best friends come from this team, and they are excited to take their business to the next level. I know if you join us, you'll get amazing training, recognition, and everything else. So throughout this hour, if anything excites you, you decide you want to join Lia Sophia, just shake your tambourine at any point. So we're going to work through the top 10 reasons people join Lia Sophia. I'm going to have you girls help me read some of them, and I might add a little bit to it. So, who has number 10? What is it, Tina?
Number 10, established company. Lia Sophia has been around since the 70s.
Awesome, yes. It is great. The cool thing about Lia Sophia is we are a family business, and we are not controlled by stockholders. So that's great because if we don't succeed, the company doesn't either. They've been called many a times to sell our jewelry in Saks and Fifth Avenue, a bunch of name brand places, and they will not allow it. The only way you can get Lia Sophia is through an advisor, and it will always be like that. So that is a great comfort to me, as I'm sure it is to you, and it is named after the president's 2 daughters as well. Okay, what about number 9?
We have number 9. Great recognition for achieving personal and company goals.
Awesome. So like I said, our division is one of the #1 divisions in the whole Lia Sophia company. Last year we were number 8. We did $1.9 million in sales. And the recognition is cool because it can be a personal goal you have that you get recognized for, or it can be at the company-wide level and you get national recognition too. So that's the one cool thing, because in the corporate world, a lot of times you're never told really good job, you're told what you can do next. So that's one thing I really love about Lia Sophia. Okay, what about number 8?
Number 8, being in control of your life. You have all the flexibility and freedom that you want. You get to work from home and enjoy your family as much as you want.
Awesome. So I'm going to just have a couple advisors. Alina and Tina, would you like to join me up front and share kind of your why story? Why did you get started with Lia Sophia? Tina, what about you?
Mine's a little out of the normal. My New Year's resolution was to become one of those classy women that every time you see them, you think they look fabulous. They always look classy. So that was my goal. I wanted to be able to look nice all the time, to dress nice all the time, and I think to do that you need a nice wardrobe and nice jewelry. So I thought, why not sell Lia Sophia, get my jewelry at 70% off, and then the money I make from Lia Sophia, I can buy that nice new wardrobe. Plus I have 2 little girls who think they need to be in everything, so this has helped out a lot with that too.
Awesome. I love that. That is such a cool story. What about you, Alina? And you do look very classy. I love that outfit. I might have to go buy something like that.
So my why story, I started Lia Sophia. I had actually never heard of the company before. I nanny full-time during the day, and the neighbor had been to one of Christina's shows and was telling me all about it, and I was flipping through the catalog, and my wish list was ridiculously long, and I knew I couldn't afford it all, and so I called Christina, and the opportunity that I had seen in the catalog just seemed way too good to be true. So I had a million questions, and I was kind of drilling Christina about everything, and I decided I didn't have anything to lose to give it a shot. So I started, and my goal was to make some extra money to put towards our mortgage on our house, and it's totally way more than I could have expected it to be. So I'm loving it. I'm super excited to grow the business and see where it takes me. So
awesome. Now the cool thing about these 2, this is our #1, Alina's our #1, and Tina's our #2, Diamond Diva wide, division wide in March in sales. I think you did 6,800-ish, 53, 5,800. Isn't that cool? So you are looking at #1 and 2 out of 200. So good job, girls. Thank you. And yeah, you girls can have a seat if you would like. So as you hear, their stories are a little different than my story. I was in college, went for who knows what, for who knows how many years longer. I knew I wanted to stay home with my kids when I had them and not live paycheck to paycheck. So somebody told me how much money you could make. I'm like, why So that's kind of how I got started in Lia Sophia, and I'm still here 8 years later. So obviously the money was true to being said, but I do love helping other girls get started and all the support Lia Sophia provides as well. Okay, so what about number 7?
Number 7. You earn fabulous prizes and dream vacations by only working 6 days a month and talking to your friends.
Awesome. So who knows where we're going next year?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Awesome. Tina, how many hours a week do you work?
Maybe
8? 8 hours? No, at your normal job.
Oh, my normal job, 40.
40 hours a week? That's a long time, isn't it?
Yes.
Does your boss ever come up to you and say, Tina, you're working so hard, you deserve a free vacation?
No.
Never? That sucks.
Not yet.
Not yet. Probably never.
Probably.
But working 8 hours a week with Lia Sophia, you'll probably earn one of those vacations. It is really working only 6 to 8 days a month consistently and team building a little bit, and you earn a free vacation. I've earned a trip or 2 every year since I started. So what is that, 8 or something like that, close to it. And they are so much fun. They spoil you, they have presents in your room every night, all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, what about number 6?
Personal development and training. You become more confident in who you are. You are in business for yourself, but never by yourself. You get a ton of support from me, your team, and the company.
Awesome, yes. So that kind of sums it up. We as a division and as a zone have the best training there is. Lia Sophia does have great training themselves. They have web classes you can watch, all kinds of online learning labs. But our zone, Melissa Matula, our zone leader, does a broadcast every Tuesday night. No matter where you're at, you can log in on your computer, watch that. She does every month for remote, people that aren't in the area. She does another broadcast as a meeting, and then we have a monthly meeting as well. So you get all kinds of support in any way that you want, which is really cool. Okay, what about number 5?
Meet new people, build lifelong relationships, and have fun while you're at it.
Awesome. So I think that also sums it up. Like I said, most of my best friends come from Lia Sophia. Either I knew them and they started Lia Sophia, or I met them through Lia Sophia. This is a picture from our team conference, which I'm so sad Tina can't come to. But these are so much fun. It's like 3,000 women partying together. It's the best way to describe it. Do you ever have to go to conferences in your full-time job, Tina?
I don't.
No? Okay. Most of you who do work corporate that have to go to conferences will say they're kind of boring. These are quite the opposite. You have a lot of fun, you party, and you get free jewelry and everything as well. So, okay, what about number 4?
Number 4, opportunity to make a career. The sky is the limit. You can choose to work part-time, full-time, or big-time.
Awesome. I chose big-time. Some people start off doing part-time. I started off doing part-time, and then I decided big-time was a whole lot better. But part-time, or you can do part-time, where you're only doing a couple parties a month. So it is your own schedule, whatever you can fit it into. Lia Sophia's mission statement is to dream, and I have to read this because I don't have it memorized. At Lia Sophia, we dare advisors to reach higher than they ever imagined, reward them for their success with endless opportunities for professional and personal growth, encourage everyone to reach their full potential in a place where their efforts are appreciated and success is celebrated, assist our community through our support of and involvement of charitable activities impacting women, meet the needs of our customers through high quality jewelry and affordable prices and a lifetime replacement guarantee, and showcase our industry through outstanding examples of ethics, fairness, and professionalism in all our business endeavors. And together we will work to make the dreams of everyone who is associated with Lia Sophia come true. I love that mission statement because it does sum up how they work for the customers and the advisors and everybody in between. Okay, what about number 3?
Number 3, 30% commission on all sales, average $200 per party. Interesting fact, Lia Sophia has the highest party average in direct selling.
Very good. Yay! Good! Alina's doing this again. So that sums up what you would make per party. However, you can also make a 6-figure income in direct sales. 6% of women in the U.S. make 6 figures. 80% of those women are in direct sales. I have been making over 6 figures since my 3rd year in business. So this is a very true statement. It's awesome. But again, you can do part-time, you can do part-time, or you can do big time as well. Okay, what about number 2?
Number 2, Your jewelry box is the envy of all. Get 70% off everything you want, plus a ton of jewelry premiums.
Awesome, very good. So you see our starter kits displayed right here. This is everything you would get in your starter kit. Please have a starter kit display when you do these. And number one.
Number one, minimal investment. Receive $1,000 worth of jewelry or more and everything you need for $149. No annual fees, no being in the red.
Awesome. Okay, so now this is the starter kit. Tina's thing was, you know, our jewelry box is the envy of all, and that's cool because we don't carry inventory, so everything we own we wear and then we show as well, which is really cool. Okay, so girls that are joining, both of you are. That's so awesome. How to get started the right way. So you can take a little break. As a note to everybody watching, take a little break and talk to those that have not joined or have rung their tambourine or popped their popper, and just maybe either answer more questions or whatever. But as we regroup, the way to get started, we're going to talk about the excellent beginnings a little bit. I would also open it up for questions. I forgot to say that. So do you girls have any questions? No? Okay. Lia Sophia has created our Excellent Beginnings program, which is created to help a new advisor get off to the best start possible. So in the first 5 weeks, when you hold a minimum of 3 parties and $1,500 in sales, you're going to get $200 in free jewelry. Do that again in your second and third 5 weeks, you get another $200 in free jewelry each week. So that's $600 in free jewelry that way. When you have somebody start the business with you as well, you get $300 in free jewelry from them. So everybody get out a piece of paper, and I want you to write down the first 10 people that come to your mind. Okay, awesome, that's done, great. Okay, so these girls are the first 10 people you're going to contact about your business. These are the ones you're going to say, hey, I am starting my own Lia Sophia business because I want a new wardrobe, I want to pay off my mortgage, you name it, whatever reason you're starting, you're going to talk to these girls first. And just tell them you need 5 practice parties in your first month to get going. Would they be one of your practice parties? And they do get around $800 to $1,000 worth of jewelry for about $100 bucks. So if you have any questions on verbiage, let me know. But we're going to have you set up those 5 parties before we order a starter kit for you. Sound good? And then we are done. So then we do applications. I have them fill out paper applications right here. And then today is, let's say today's Tuesday. I'm going to give you girls until Friday, and I would talk individually with these girls too. I would give you until Friday to line up those 5 parties. Talk to you again, and then we would submit an application. And then also do door prizes. It's a really good idea to, if you have a big event, do door prizes in between some of the numbers to keep everybody's interest. Try to have some fun music playing, even though we don't, but try to. And just get really, really excited when somebody does join your team because they're joining for the camaraderie as well as for the business as well. Yep, there you go. There's my music. Any questions, girls? No? Okay. I hope this